As you can see, it's pretty early. It's time for Powell to get married. Let's wake him up. Pablo. 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 Don't think it's gonna work. Wedding day.
Oh, so, oh, fucking hell, man. Kev Cam.
Yeah.
Kev Cam number 4.
Kev Cam, yo, sure, okay. Let's go mental.
Did they have to rinse it?
Well, yeah, I got...
Fucking wedding day.
I'm getting married, yo, bitch.
Say good afternoon and, well, here I am, so let's have it. What? Anyways, right, if there is anybody here who is feeling worried or nervous, it wasn't me doing this speech, it was Jen marrying him. That's all sorted now. In case you haven't guessed it, I am Tom, the second best man.
Second best?
Second best, like I said, first word, second best, yeah. Evan's hairy chest, not his head. Don't leave it out, Kev, no. Back to it. I do have the honour of being one of your best men, so thank you both, it means a lot. Also, what defines being a best man?
Paying for a pint?
Right, should we get into that? I did some research. An article I read broadly describes a best man duties as being, and I quote, "At the reception, the best man should help and keep things running smoothly," it says it here, by offering a round of drinks and introducing people.
I'm not doing Yay!
No, I haven't finished yet. I don't mind the socialising pair, but if I'm honest, the cost of the pint in this joint, that's going round the top table and that's it. Hey, don't say I don't spoil you.
Hey, Lamborghini's girls just want to have fun.
And that's about it. Let's drink on bottom you, don't know. So, firstly, I want to direct your attention to Jackson, wherever that little head man has gone. Where's he gone? As beautiful as he is. And Evie, you princess. You're absolutely stunning. I love you dearly. Simple as that. I'd also like to thank my following best man, Kevin, for turning up sober. I did. Seriously, putting you, I put to be edited. It's true and it's work. Well done. I know Dan had a dilemma when picking a couple of best men. Thank God the other two didn't show up. We had a chance. Dan and Jen have also asked me, well, to thank the lovely staff and the effort for the venue is absolutely beautiful. I would also personally like to thank you all for coming, all the generous gifts, all the effort you've made, like he said, coming fair and wide. Myself and my wife have made an arduous journey to be here. It was worth it. And I don't want to go now, sadly. So, apart from that, with all the gifts that have been bought, I wanted to also give Dan something that meant a lot to him.
Come in here.
You don't step in muddy water. Anyways, I wanted to get him a wig, but was to find one to suit him, and a bath was too big to wrap. Alright, carry on, Tom, carry on, carry on. Anyways, right. And certainly last but not least, Jen, I'd like to thank you. Simple as I've written this down, because I watched you the day walk down that aisle and I went my face. I was crying, shocking. And I put it down on paper. You look great, so beautiful, 1 in a million. Simple as.
Stunning.
And Dan, you look like you've been winning a raffle. I'm only joking, you're scrubber.
Number 32!
Second page.
Story time!
There once was a man from Wales. What we got? Some of you incidentally may be surprised that he's looked as a cucumber. I know differently. He's been absolutely wrecking it. And myself and Lauren have discussed it many times, and it's not nerves. He has been brimming with excitement. And for all the years, I've never seen nerves in this boy, and it's just too much happiness, and I've never seen him so happy. The truth is, nerves have never been Dan's thing. It's all happiness. I can honestly say, no one's ever questioned this man's intelligence either. We're still looking for him. No, truthfully, he's proved himself to be a musically talented, very artistic, very hard-working father of 2, soon to be 3.
Yeah, 4 months. 4 months. So, yeah, just round of applause for Jen. Were you giving it to Jen?
That was cheap. Whoa! No. And he's a very doting partner and our husband, as we all know. A few things just about Dan before we continue. It's amazing to see him today stood up here and doing all this. I remember when we started school, he was different from the other kids. He was. They were all 5, he was 11. I passed McDonald's with you one day in Cardiff. I remember pointing out, look at that, Dan, it's a free Big Mac. You went, boy, what did he do? Anyways. Before I do continue with the absolute assassination of your character, I thought I'd better get some clearance from Jen. No, it's alright, we've already discussed this. She said, don't swear. I have never.
Not yet.
Not yet, no. No risque jokes. I don't know any. Don't tell porcupines, but I wouldn't know. And do tell mostly positive stories about the groom, so throw away 5 pages. So what I had to do instead, I wrote down a few old little anecdotes about growing up with this young man.
I thought it was over.
No, there's another page yet. That's the good stuff. You may not know, but what I want you to do is look at his face with this. Do you remember climbing very, very old stone lampposts? Right to the top. Totally naked. And when we were at the top of them, realising there was no other way down, apart from the painful one. Hang on, wait there. Stark naked. See the pattern? Yeah. Super noodle shopping in Tesco's at silly o'clock. This is when it first went 24 hours and they didn't know what hit them. Good Lord, we took advantage. Hang on, because it was the old, well, there was a security guard there going face to face with him in the buff. What are you doing? And he went, well, Super Noodle's here. Salt content. Simply, they just don't know, and we found that out. A bit of a personal one. One night spent together on the roundabout over Barry Waterfront with 1 can of beer and a pair of fatty pocket glasses, keeping each other warm until 5 AM, until Barry's finally moved us along.
Police.
Yeah. Oh well, Barry's fine. No, it's fine. You get good cuddles. Probably one of my favourites.
Singleton Hospital, that way.
Using... Where's Merlin gone? Because we abuse your house for this. Using a fake ID with a picture of Michael Jordan on it. Yeah.
I know, because I was there.
To purchase a silly amount of alcohol. To be drunk upon a rocking horse.
In my dad's house.
Then somehow eating a jelly mixture. And ending up in the basement of a Pondy pub surrounded by nothing but a ladies' hockey team. Women, I said ladies, that's being generous. But I mean, the lot of them, the poor things didn't know what it did. Anyways, and then we were soon rescued by Martin kicking in the fire exit, dragging us out by our ears. But the ID worked. anyways. There's a few more I could share. But the ones I can tell are the best and the juiciest. I probably shouldn't, so unless you buy me drinks all night, they'll be on YouTube and printed off and handed round. Anyway, right, last page, are we ready?
Skin grab, I thought we'd come in.
This is where I really get sincere, and I'll try and hold it back now, but feel this. This man he's my brother, there's no other way of looking at it. He's simply, I don't know if it's blind luck or everything he's worked towards, but he's found Jen and beautiful children. You're amazing. It's just brilliant. So, I've got all those memories. One of my fondness, you showed up, surprisingly. One of my most recent, it's literally waking up on the lounge floor of Powell Palace, we call it, after your stag do, where I had a power nap, wife. It was a power nap.
You passed out.
Look at the photos. Anyways, and when I woke up on the floor and wiped the dribble off my face, all I could hear was a bloody piano playing. And poking my head around the corner, what do I find? This one. Probably feeling as bad as I am, if not worse, because I had a power nap. And he's got Jackson one side, Evie on the other, playing the piano. Hangover or not, this man, those kids, it's amazing. And I've written it down in case my lip quivered. Dan, look at me. You truly are an inspirational father to me.
Yeah.
You are. I have spent the last few months worrying about what to say in this speech, but I had nothing to worry about. It was so easy now. Nobody else, if I'm truthful, apart from me and this man, could stand here and be prouder to represent you on this day. Probably one of the most important of your life next to your kids. It's been fantastic. A few things, because I am a smart ass and I'll write some things down and think about them. The Oxford Dictionary does define the word union is an agreement and conjunction of mind, spirit, will and affections. When I think of Dan and Jen's marriage today, I think of creation, harmony between their intelligent minds, well, one of them, and indelible spirits. I look forward to being a part of your lives for many years to come, and I hope you'll keep being a part of mine.
Of course.
On behalf of the entire wedding party, I would like to thank you all for coming and sharing this wonderful occasion. It is my sincere honour, and I mean that, seriously it is, to thank you all. Raise your glasses once again to the newest.
Yes.
Stand up if you want. Shake your asses and all.
What
The
are we
newest Mr. and Mrs. Powell.
Mr. Powell.
Wait there, because before I finish, every wedding I go to, a few words, he knows it, from my granddad many moons ago, and I'm going to say them to you now. It's a little pub. To keep your marriage brimming with love in a loving cup, whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. Job done.
But this is going to be something different, I presume.
Oh,
Something different?
Oh, here we go. Right, Barry, represent. Here we go. Right.
One time.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kevin, Dan's best man. I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight. You know,
Today.
today. You know, it means a lot to Dan and Jen that you are actually all here, and we really do all appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you, Daniel David Powell, for letting me be your best man. It is one of those honours you have in life, and I sincerely thank you for that. Also, thank you both for arranging this fantastic day. It's been an awesome wedding. It's going to be better, and it's full of awesome people.
Thanks, Kev.
So his first toast goes out to all of us.
To us.
Yeah, to all of us. For being awesome people in an awesome wedding.
Hey.
Go on, Kev.
So Pablo, I'm your best man. And his next few minutes we'll find out if it's a good idea, won't we? Now I've actually known this man, as you said before, since we were 4 years old. We were in the same reception class together, but, you know, being the infants that we were, we didn't really acknowledge each other at first. But one time, I was playing in my garden on my own. No. She wasn't born then.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
On my own, and I hear like a voice through the crack in the back gate.
Carry on, love.
Crack in the back gate, and I heard like, hello? So I went to the door, I was like, who's this? I had like this conversation with some kid I didn't know. My dad came up the house, like, who are you talking to? And I was like, it's Daniel, can he come in? So he comes in with like the biggest glasses known to man. Naturally, we started playing Thundercats. And he also come in with his 2-year-old brother, Adam. You can only pronounce my name as Kane. I don't know if you actually remember Snap, Crackle and Pop from the Rice Krispie adverts, but somehow we worked out a game where I was Snap, he was Crackle, and Adam was Pop. I do remember that it ended up in him just hitting his brother 7 times. This was actually a very historic event. Very historic, we have saved the world on many occasions. And it's important that historic events get documented. Now, all week I've been trying to find footage, because I actually got it on videotape. There's a projector here, and it's broken, so I can't actually play it, so it really sucks. So, what I'm actually going to do, I can actually add you all to Facebook and then send it all to you. Okay.
No, don't.
No, I think, oh, here we go. Right, I think everyone would agree that one of Dan's best traits is his sense of humour and his quick wit. Because this was actually evident to me when I was about 5 years old. I was standing in line in the queue for the school canteen and he comes out with this. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was once a lady who found a willy in a Smarties tube, and somehow she got pregnant from it. 10 years later, the child goes, "Ma'am, who's my daddy?" Only Smarties had the answer. 5 years old, he tells me this. He also said this, straight on the back of this, he goes, "Also, my dad said he pulled in his willy so hard that it came off. But he stuck it back on with super glue and it still moves." He said it.
The colour you've got, I know that's true.
That's his scream. So we spend the rest of our pre-teen years listening to bands like Europe and Bon Jovi.
Yes.
We formed our own band called the Rockin' Hamsters.
We did.
Yeah, come to that, yeah. Our childhood years were fairly normal. A little bit weird, but it was fairly normal. It's when we actually got to the pre-teen years and this guy came along that things started getting fun. Every man who's written his speech has this dilemma. What stories can we tell? Because I got some messed up stories. Because no joke, I really do. But don't worry, mate, I'm not going to tell them these stories. Like time you got a staple gun and stapled your ding dong to a table. Just some imagine it. One time we got really drunk and you went into like the ladies' toilets, got confused, like so you peed over the wall. Oh no, that was Tom, sorry. Okay, here's a story, okay. So, a couple of years ago, we both went to a beer festival in Carmarthen. It costs like £22.30 each to get there on the train, and it sucks. The best thing about the whole festival was there was like a cool looking dog, a woman with an eye patch, and the village idiot doing impressives on the stage. You know. So it sucked, and we left. We went to a pub called through Carmarthen, which was pretty good, to be fair. It was a good day out. But the best part of the actual story wasn't actually involving a lovely day out in Carmarthen. Like, yeah, we got drunk, we posted sausage rolls for people's letterboxes. It was actually the train journey back home. We were drunk. Let's not kid ourselves, we were quite drunk. We had loads of cans. We didn't drink many of them, we actually exploded them in each other's faces and over the chairs. Well, my one mate disappeared and went to the other carriage, and he overheard some old people go, "They should have let people like this on the train." The train stops at one station, and about 30 people get on. And when he got on, me and Dan just looked at each other, and that's when time stopped. Because we've had the Beatles, we've had Led Zeppelin, we've had Queen, that's for you, we've had Nirvana, Black Sabbath. But these 30 people are not being faced with the pure, raw emotion of Powell and Kelsey. We go straight into our hit singles, which I can't sing. It's just like you and me, but they got
HIV.
They loved it, they clapped along, they tried singing along, they just went nuts, it was awesome. And then we went to our grand finale, which was our Grammy Award winning cover of Boom Shake the Room, and it just exploded. It was awesome. They just sang along the chorus, boom, shake, shake, shake the room. What happened when they all left the train? We high-fived every single person that came off that train. Booyah! Yeah. We've had quite a few crazy nights. We actually had one not so long ago, but I can't really talk about that one now. I'm pretty sure marriage won't stop it from happening again either. Like a tiny peed over that chair in the Travelodge. Yeah.
Then he sent photo evidence to me.
Yeah. I was actually trying to abseil off like a curtain rail for some reason. I thought it was last year. When I turned around, all I heard was hands behind his back, is peeing over a chair. I didn't get billed, thankfully, that was good. We have had quite a few crazy nights. Now, this will sound bad. Let's be honest, you've had a couple of girlfriends in the past. Okay. So when I first met Jen, I didn't really notice her at first. And I don't mean in a bad way, because compared to her other girlfriends, she wasn't mental. I've had some headaches over the years, man.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, I know. You're like, why was she being nice to him? Why was she being fun? You know, she was great fun, well, she still is, you know, and it was great. And then one time I'm at St. Fagans of all places, and I get this text message saying, "Dude, big news, Jen is pregnant, we're having a baby." And I'm like, oh, I need to sit down. A baby. A baby. He can't have a baby. In school, he was bit by the hamster and he threw against the wall and it died. True story.
It's true.
9 months later, that baby came along. He was Evie.
Hey!
Right.
And a couple of years later, Jackson comes along. I'm like, what happened? What happened to the guy that once jumped out of a third-story window just to go to the shop? Yeah, but you know, the best thing in the world happened. You know? The funny thing was, like, because it was really funny, he jumped out of the window, so Tom copied, but he crushed his foot, so he had to go to the hospital. He got sick. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, lol. Yeah, but what happened? Actually, what happened? The best thing in the world happened. A perfect family happened, and it is inspirational. So, today is not just a wedding. It is a day of celebration. We got many things we can celebrate. As Dan said before, your grandfather Ted, he's 90 tomorrow.
Yeah.
That man's got some stories he must do. We can also celebrate the fact that Tom and Lauren finally had the beautiful baby that they deserve. And today actually does mark the fact, 29 and a half years later after he was born, this day marks the fact that his mother is finally over constipation.
How long have you been going to the doctor's for? Still can't go now, can you get? Still blocked.
This will happen to give me a microphone.
Yes, home from work, but you're still happy.
Sorry. She's really nice. She's surprisingly sweet. Touch me.
Move on.
Kevin.
Shut you. Talk, my friend. It's fun before
You
you
wait.
meet you.
House following suit now he's married. That's what happens. No drink, no social life.
Never.
It happens.
You said I was going to like what you said.
Video, it didn't work.
Where'd you get that from?
What? The constipation? I don't know. It's your bum.
You're not that's how you know he's telling the truth.
I'm a drink later, I'm sorry.
It's not like it, is it?
Okay, before I ruined it all, there are two awesome moments of good news. If you have good news, share it with each other. Let's make this an awesome day. And before I go, guys, let's raise a toast to us all once again. Because we are awesome. Actually, no. Put your glasses down. Put your glasses down. Put your hands in the air. Every single person in the room, put your hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
Wave your hands in the air. Wave your hands in the air. If you have love in your underwear. Before I go, I actually got a song to do.
What did you expect?
Yeah, people don't say no.
I'm not playing deaf. We're going to say no.
Please don't.
No.
Dog in the ass. It's the songs they sing.
Well, to start with, I actually did have a microphone stand, but this microphone was too big. But there was a young man who always actually wanted to be a microphone stand. If you would do the honours, sir.
Where do you want it, sir?
Joint.
By his mouth usually.
Shut it down. Drop the subject.
Not anymore.
Oh God, what's gonna happen?
The man's weren't ever done it.
Two birds up. Two singing.
Oh, hang on. What?
You can't play that on your own. I play that. You
No.
I'll do it. Here you go, man. Sentimental.
Ready, sir?
Yep.
Shall I get on one knee for this or what? Alright.
I give up forever to touch you. I know that you feel me somehow. Closest to heaven I've ever been. I don't wanna go right now. All I can taste is this moment. All I can breathe is life. So don't leave us over. Well, I don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me. And I don't think that they understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. And you can't stop the freezing coming. More of the truth in your lies. Everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you play just to know you're alive.